guys, welcome back to another Rangers Master League stream, and today we're going to be kicking off the episode with a Champions League game against Young Boys in Switzerland. And thankfully for us, we're not doing too bad in the Champions League. We kicked off the campaign with a 0-0 draw at Ibrox against Lokomotiv Moscow, so hopefully we can pick up a decent result against Young Boys that would put us in just give us a chance of going through. Now, the Champions League, that's where it ends when it comes to how well we're doing, because we're certainly not doing good in the league. If we can get some information here on the tournament that we're in. Getting used to PES, man, play too much FIFA. So there you go, in the league we've played 6 games, and we've only drew 1, lost 5. It's worse than Pedro, man. It's fucking... We're like Pedro's retarded brother. Twin brother. We're Pedro's retarded twin brother. We're doing absolute pish. But, is it too late to win the league? Of course it is. We're 17 points behind Celtic. The way Celtic are playing, I doubt they'll drop 17 points in total. So, all we can do now is just try and turn things around. Try and move up the table. And I still think we can finish second. Aberdeen... they're doing alright, they're in second place, but 12 points, it's very early. It's never good to be 12 points behind, but at least if you're 12 points behind early, there's plenty of time to claw back that gap. We just haven't been scoring enough goals, that's pretty much it. You can see the leaderboards, and there's not a Rangers player in sight. You've got Goldson and Kamara both with a goal, but that's pish. That is absolute diabolical. Is that the only 2 players we have with goals, actually? If so, I'm embarrassed. I really am. I don't even think anyone's got an assist. Jesus Christ. So Morales, Defoe, it's just not happening. We've got some information here. Favourite players, not quite sure what this is. Morales has been registered as a favourite player. Well, I don't know why he's been registered as a favourite player, because he's certainly not getting the job done here, man. He's doing hee-haw for us at the moment. And we definitely need to improve, or Morales needs to improve, or the whole team needs to improve. Somebody needs to improve, because at the moment we have been absolute dog shite, and there's no mistaking that, man. We just have not been good enough. So I'm hoping that we can turn it around here. Like I say, it's Champions League match up against Young Boys. We have some international qualifiers on at the moment. 6 players away on duty. Talking about international qualifiers, Scotland play tonight in in a European Championship qualifiers game in Kakistan, in Astana, I believe, or did the venue get moved? I'm not too sure. Will we win tonight? I hope so. It would be pretty disastrous if we do not. I'm looking at our opening fixtures. It's Kakistan away, San Marino away, and then Cyprus at home. In my opinion, we need to pick up 9 points. We have to take 9 points for those 3 games. I get Cyprus, Cyprus are not that bad, they're decent, but at home we need to get the job done, no doubt about it. And if we can come away with 9 points for those games, things will go well there. We've got some negotiations from our team. The way our team's playing, I should probably sell the entire team, but we're just going to reject the offers for now. Someone just offered me 5 million for Macaulay. 5.7 million from that's mental, says his market. Come on, how can FIFA get how can they get the market values so badly wrong? How is Macaulay at what? He's like 39, 40. How's the guy worth 6.4 million? Unbelievable. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get into the first game. We're taking on Young Boys, and well, I don't know, if it was Celtic against Young Boys, they'd rape them, no problem, but we'll probably struggle here to get the job done. So let's have a look here at the starting lineup. With Defoe's not playing. Did we go with that? I don't know what we go with. Murphy's not feeling great. Could bring on Kent, Ryan Kent. We'll play Kent there on the left. Is that what we're going to go with? This 4-5-1, something basic, something simple. And if it's not working, then obviously we can change things around. Looking at the bench, Koulibaly, Magori. We've got a lot of midfielders. Could probably ship a lot of them out. We'll probably do that in January. But as for now, I think that'll do us. So that's the team we're going to go with. Everyone looks well enough. Tavernier's up for it. Kent's up for it. Everyone's looking pretty up for it. Yeah, so that'll be the team. Screw it. Let's get stuck in here to the match. I do feel like PES has lost a bit ever since they lost out in the licensing to the Champions League and Europa League. I felt like that was a big part of PES, It's like, I don't know, man. It just felt like, I wouldn't say they were competing with FIFA, but it did feel like a big deal having the Champions League official licence, and now they've lost it. Albeit they have gained the Scottish Premiership, but a lot of people say that's a pub league, so I mean a pub league doesn't quite compete with the Champions League. But yeah, man, it is what it is. It's only a name. We all know it. It's the Champions League. It doesn't matter if it says Champions League or European Championship. The only thing that matters as long as it says Rangers on the title. Will that be the case come the end of May? Probably not. But I think we're looking pretty good here. I think we're positive. I think we could get into the knockout stage of it. I really do believe that. We were very lucky with the group draw to get Monaco, Lokomotiv Moscow and Young Boys. That seemed more like a Champions League group draw, never mind. No, sorry, that seemed more like a Europa League group draw, never mind Champions League. So we need to take advantage, and hopefully we do, man. Hopefully we do. Big hands up in there, man, saluting the fans, saluting the players. I wonder how many gels made the trip up to Switzerland. So who have they got? Mabubu, I think he used to play for Newcastle. Von Bernhen, maybe the only player I know there. I'm not too familiar with his lineup.
To go chasing points too hard.
And there is ours, McGregor, Barisic, Worrell, Golden, Tavernier, Arfield, Jack, Davis, Kent, Morales and Candeias. Like I said, so far in Europe we've been pretty good, but domestically, man, we've been absolutely woeful. So, I mean, we could go ahead here and win this 10-0. It doesn't exactly mean that things are going to change in the league, and that's where we need things to change the most.
And that gets things
right, we're off, here we go. And already I'm hitting the FIFA buttons, man. Not good, not good.
Deftly done.
Ball played out wide and... oh no.
There it is!
I don't believe that.
Ideal start!
Yeah, well, the ideal start for them, man. Atrocious start from us.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
I need to take a drink of water here, man. I'm disgusted with that. How are we 1-0 down already, man? Come on. It just doesn't make any sense. Absolute pish. And we'll see the replay here, man. It was... there's no way. Someone should have got to that ball before him. He's played it out wide. We tried to get the head back there. I think it was Barisic, and then just played into the path of the guy in the middle, and that's it really. So 1-0 down. Jesus Christ, young not good. Let's see if we can bounce back quickly here.
Goal to the good.
Goldson.
Arfield, come on. Decent play here. Kent into Morales. Morales day. Struggling to find a way through. Morales now to Stevie Davis. Still Davis. Ryan, Arfield just about going to get to it. Big Tavernier. Goes into Ryan Jack. Ryan Jack now. Space opening up here for Jack. Jack with a shot! Forces a save after the keeper, man. That was a decent shot there. Was not expecting Ryan Jack to crack that one as ferociously as he did. It was a good save from the keeper. Stevie Davis now out wide. It's Barisic.
Gorgeous control there.
Maybe back to Davis. Davis looking for a cross. It comes in. It's Morales heads it on, and it's straight into the hands of Wolfie.
Well, if only the calibre of the finish was as high as the
hopefully he's not the big bad Wolf for us today, man. Hopefully he lets us score about 10 goals. Or take two. About take two, right? Stevie Davis there.
Yeah, that's
first
top
to the ball.
And preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
His man. Ryan Jack. Golden to Tav. Passing it about well. I know we conceded it fair early, but apart from that goal, man, I think we've impressed here. Morales is just not going to get to that one. But ACL might. No, we've just managed to see him out there. Good job, just struggling him off the ball. And we've managed to get it back. Right, so come on, let's not panic here. 1-0 down, but still plenty of time to get into the game. But not if we do that. What was that? Why is he just run the ball out of play? 71% possession, we're getting beat. What the hell is happening here? This is an injustice. Can't even blame the Scottish referees now. We're in Europe. Fuck, can't blame the SFA, can't blame nobody. We'll just have to blame UEFA instead, right? Come on. Connor Goldson. Is he going to, he's making a decent run here and comes to an end with a misplaced pass. McGregor chesting it. And Goldson again. Into Arfield. Yeah, that's what you like to see for Connor Goldson. They're getting stuck in, but the referee didn't like to see it. He has gave a free kick to the young boys. Disappointed there, man. It's 50-50, nothing in that. I mean, Goldson even got the ball. But referee's made his decision. Most dribbles from us is coming from Morales. He's didn't even think he'd touched the ball yet. Must be making all those runs off the ball then. He's certainly done nothing on it. Candias is just almost a chance there.
Long this time. Questions were asked.
Right, Ryan Jack.
He's given the answers.
Arfield to Candias. Come on.
Seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide. I wouldn't want that. No? Yeah, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Ah, that's pish.
Ball through needs to be good here.
Shits it to Sally. On Jack. That's good for Worrell there.
Defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination.
It's not many times you've said that this season. It's good from Worrell, but on that occasion it was.
I'm sure.
It's Morales now. Arfield into Tavernier. We're coming forward here. We're building up. It's Morales. Touch wasn't the greatest. It's Tavernier. Arfield. He's lost it. And we cannot create anything there from it.
Breaks on here. Battles to win it
if he'd have made that ball, man, we would have been in trouble. Could have been looking at 2-0, but we've got it back. It's Tavernier trying to find Arfield. Arfield just not got the pace when he needed it. Connor Goldson will head it all the way back to Tavernier. Ball played up by Candias. Took a deflection. And out for a throw in it goes. So I mean, apart from the fact we're 1-0 down, I really can't complain too much. We've been decent. Ryan Jack. Stephen Davis now. Plays up to Morales. To Arfield. Into Jack. Davis again. Davis now out to Candias. Candias looking for the ball in! And it's fucking atrocious. What is that for Ryan Kent? Come on.
I'm not sure what he had in mind.
That was fantastic. That deserved at least a shot on target there. Look at that Stevie Davis, man. Pulling back the ears. And the cross for Candias comes into the box, and Ryan Kent there has put it wide. I've got a bit of a flu at the moment, so if it sounds like I'm speaking through my nose or some shite like that, that'll be why, because I'm always feeling sick or something, man. Just put me down. Speaking of put me down, if that goal went in, would have been putting down Al McGregor, because he just stood there like an absolute spastic, but thankfully nothing came for it, and now we've got a chance here. It's Worrell.
Trailing here with the
Ryan Kent, the man that's Mr. Golden, probably the only opportunity we've had so far. And that's poor for Arfield. He has to do better. Been chased by Goldson. He's got Worrell coming out to cover him, but great defending for Goldson. That's what we want to see.
It's a very good
big Goldson there, Connor, the man in defence, stopping the young boys' attack. Now Worrell plays it up to Morales. Wee back heel flick to Arfield. Still Arfield going on. Look, that's fucking Lionel Messi here, man, in the middle of the field. Great stuff. Candias to Arfield, going to try and play in. Morales, who gets turns around, shoots, and it's just wide. We're going to half time, still a goal down. We don't deserve to be, man. We should be at least level. Had two really good opportunities. That one for Morales, it was a good chance, but the Ryan Kent opportunity definitely should have been in. Look at that. Young boys with one shot, and it's went in. We've had 4, 2 on target, and we've yet to get off the mark. 70% possession. Like I said, man, we're in complete control of this game. I'm not going to change anything, we're just going to let it continue, and then, I don't know, we'll get it like 15-20 minutes, and if we're still 0-0, then we'll have to try and do something, man, because we don't want to lose this game. Even a draw away from home, albeit against probably the weakest team in the group, I believe we'd probably take a draw. A draw wouldn't be too bad. We can't afford to lose it, that is for sure. Right, ball now out to Ryan Kent. Kent holding it up, looking for the overlap. It's Barisic. I don't know who he's trying to find there, but hopefully it wasn't the man in the yellow shirt. If so, then we've got a problem. Ball now played out. Worrell will cover that, no bother. Picked up by Goldson now. Goldson out to Tav. What? Oh, come on, one of us should have got that. I don't know why Arfield and Candeas got muddled up there. It's like, it's not good. Oh my God, no.
He's left his man. Going for goal.
Oh, great for Worrell is fantastic, man.
Well, the ball's come loose and
Bloody
the chase is on.
The new Sergio Ramos, I'm telling you.
And he's there to cut it out.
All we need him to do now is break Salah's arm, and maybe not Salah. How about James Forrest?
Young
Break that
boys,
wee wanker's arm, and then everything will be fine.
Yeah, I just think it's a
Get him injured, and then we'll win the league.
Deny runners the opportunity
So,
of going beyond
it's
that
a
rear
good
guard.
interception there for Barisic. Plays it into Kent. Kent now to Arfield. Arfield can run here, and he's just been tackled.
I have to say that was an
Got it back
exemplary
there for
tackle.
Worrell.
Stopped him
Good to
dead in
Ryan
his
Kent.
tracks.
Kent there has been dispossessed, but we've won it back. No, we've not won it back. Jack there looked like he should have been first to the ball.
Coached through there.
For some reason he wasn't. And look at that, Big Joe Worrell again. Just coming over there, Terminator style, man. I'll be back every time he's just taking them out. Hey, Worrell to Davis. Arfield. Quick counter-attack here from us. Morales.
Good challenge, stood up well
Perfect.
against
Morales
this
just
man.
ran straight into the
Well, it's
young
good
boys
stuff.
defender there.
This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It had a foul.
Second half,
Yes,
I think
the referee's given it.
Young boys have started probably the better. It's been a more positive opening 10 minutes for them, and we seem to be struggling to put, as I say, 10 minutes, fuck me, 20 minutes has gone already. I think we're going to have to make a sub very soon. We seem to be struggling to put any sort of the attacks that we were in the first half together here. It's just not really happening for us at the moment. Arfield now out to Candeas. Arfield got brought down, but he'll continue, he'll play on. It's going to be Morales. Morales still going.
Crunching tackle.
Oh, Morales has been fouled, but the referee
Got the better of him
is
this
not
time, but I'm sure
interested,
he'll go
man.
again.
Worrell wins it back. Davis, Morales,
Davis.
back to Davis. And Davis has been fouled, and the referee, what's he doing? But Ryan Jack this time gets the ball back. Arfield.
Your impression so far, Jim? Well, they may be down, but
Morales,
they're far from out.
what's that,
In
man?
terms
What
of
is that?
chances, they're
Oh
right up
shit,
there
it's
with
through
these
to Hurrah.
opponents.
Great stuff, Tavernier coming across, making the block. It's Ryan Jack, through to Morales.
Striding, he'll have a
Morales through, he takes a shot and blocked.
last ditch
Candeas
defending, but
jumps for
that'll
that
do.
one. Ryan Jack's going to get to it, I hope he does. Right, come on. All over them at the moment, right, Jack. Jack being fouled. Referee
Arfield.
doesn't give it. Arfield to Stevie Davis. Morales. Candeas. Out wide to Barisic. Barisic with a cross in, it's in towards Morales. He just can't get the head
Got
on
it
it.
back as soon as they
And
gave it
we've
away.
got a chance here again to whip another one in. Barisic
He's
comes
in
in,
harm's
it's
way.
cleared. Going to be a throw-in, right? We're going to make,
Throw in.
I think we'll make
Well,
all
for
3
me, this was the
substitutions now.
obvious
Young boys are
substitution.
also
We've become just a
making
little
subs,
jaded,
only
and as a
14
result
minutes
of that,
left,
he
and
was
do
most
we
likely to make a mistake. I think
do we chuck a
sometimes
lot of
when
men
the
forward
body
here?
becomes tired, the
Do
brain
we?
goes
I
with
think
it,
we
and
might
I think
have to.
That's happened in this case.
I think we do. I think we put Ryan Jack up there, that is for sure. I think we got to do it. I think Candeas and Kent, we'll put them up there as well. And then Stephen Davis and Arfield will push those guys up ever so slightly. And Tavernier, I think we've played Tavernier as a centre mid at the moment. I know it's crazy. And then perhaps we'll play Barisic here as a defensive mid. And we'll take Barisic off we'll bring on Graham Dorans, who'll come in the midfield. Tav can play defensive mid. We'll bring on Defoe for Jack. We can play centre forward. And is that it? There's Murphy there. There's Kyle Lafferty, who, could get you a goal. I think we'll bring on Kyle Lafferty for Candeas, and we'll put Morales out on the right. So there you go, guys. We're making all the subs here. We've been the dominant team, but we find ourselves losing by 1-0. Can we get the job done? Look at that, man. 66% possession. Unbelievable. 3 subs coming on. Fucking Kyle Lafferty. You could give him 100 games, he's not going to score a goal, so I don't know why. I think he's going to get one in the next 13 minutes. But we're desperate, guys. We've got to try something. It's Defoe to Tavernier. And towards Kyle Lafferty. And that was so
With his head, but couldn't steer it in.
anticlimactic, man. What
All
the
he'd be
fuck was
thinking
that? I
is,
thought he was going to go for like some
please,
big Zlatan
swallow
overhead kick. And instead it was like the worst header you've ever seen in your life, man. But whatever. Shit.
He's through now.
Worrell, he's been great so far, and I've had to bring him down.
Gone.
I've had to bring him down there. If not, it was 2-0. The referee's not giving them a red card. What the fuck?
It was deliberate. It was cynical.
This referee's definitely having a bad game. I mean, how is that not a red? I mean, how is that not a red, man? We knew we'd no chance of getting the ball. Crazy, but the referee keeps us alive. Right, ball off the wall. Who's going to get to it first? It's Kyle Lafferty in towards Arfield now. To Morales. Morales. Defoe is on his own. He needs support, and he's not got any.
And it's Davis.
Finds Stevie Davis into Morales. Morales now turns, looking to go out wide. But he's been forced all the way back. He's got no support. He's got nobody to pass it to, and he gives it away. What was that? What the fuck was that? Right, we've got Morales now chasing all the way back, trying to make up for his mistake. He's just not got the legs. Oh, and it's a good save from McGregor.
Wasn't easy.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just
Tavernier.
received an A+
Davis run out of time here.
It's been
And
intercepted,
that is,
that will come to
what the
nothing.
fuck was that?
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now. Really.
Great for Worrell. Fucking fantastic for Worrell, right. Get it up. Morales through to Arfield. It's played in towards Goldson. Goldson's got Defoe waiting for it. Oh no, it's been pipped away at the near post. But it has to be a better ball. With like 10 seconds left to do something here. It's probably going to be a short throw and then across into the box.
He just whacks it away.
Don't even get that far, and that is it.
And that is it.
Pathetic,
the referee
man.
has seen it off. So it ends 1-0.
First 1-0. I mean, well thought Defoe was going to be like the Lionel Messi of the Scottish Premiership, and the guy's been absolutely dreadful. What's happening here? In the end, it was a pretty... I mean, look, Young Boys did have the better of the second half, but we dominated the first, and we should have definitely had been leading, but we couldn't even get a goal, and Young Boys have got the win, so disaster for us. Lokomotiv Moscow have beat Monaco in the other game in our group. MD White, Juventus have beat Man City, Sporting have beat Copenhagen, Inter Milan have drew with Schalke. How'd Celtic get on? They drew with AEK Athens. Right, so let's see how we look now in the group. So you can see after 2 games we're bottom. I mean, it's tight, it's still close. I mean, I didn't want to lose that game, I'll be honest. Up next now we have 2 back-to-back games against Monaco, and you feel like we need to win at least one of them if we're going to keep our Champions League hopes alive. And this is the monthly report. The goals have came for Golson and Kamara, and that is it. Look at those stats, man. That's just not good enough. 3-0 against Motherwell. Lost to Kilmarnock. Lost to Dundee. That's fucking atrocious, lads. It's not good enough. It is not good enough. And up next we've got Hearts in the league. So, I mean, I guess we've got a transfer budget of 12 million if we ever get to spend it. So, let's see, what's our missions here? They want us to win the league. I think that mission's well and truly failed, man. Mission failed. We'll get them next time, or will we? Or will Celtic go on and do 10 in a row? League, we've lost 3 consecutive matches in a row. Make sure we win the next one. So pressure on. We've been told that we need to win the next one, and it's not going to be an easy one. It's against Hearts, so it's definitely going to be pretty difficult. But at the moment, every game's difficult for us. We just cannot seem to buy a win, and I don't know why that is. So here we go. Players should be well rested there from the midweek Champions League game. You see, Hearts are going with a weird 3-4-3 formation. They've got Stevie Naismith up front. Maybe we need to bring Stevie Naismith to Ibrox. Bring him back to Rangers, because we're just not getting the job done at the moment. And as for the team, I don't know what we're going to go with. Do we go with the same team? I mean, we did actually play not bad. I think we'll bring in Macaulay for goals because of his fitness. Maybe McGregor. I'm going to bring in Fotheringham for McGregor. You see, Katic looks like he's up for it. Katic is very up for it. We could bring in Katic. I think we'll bring in Katic then and play him instead of Macaulay. Stephen Davis and Arfield both pretty down for this game. We've got Kamara, Koulibaly, Middleton, Halliday. We'll bring in Graham Dorans, I think, for Arfield, and maybe Stephen Davis. Does he come off? For maybe Stephen Davis can come off for who? I mean, who is there? Koulibaly. Right, we'll try that, and then do we go with Defoe up front? I think we'll give Defoe a chance up front, and we'll rest Morales. There you go, guys. That's the team we're going with. Hopefully, we get a win here. We're in desperate need of one, so. And with that said, man, my water has ran empty. It's a bit like the Rangers trophy cabinet. Fuck all there. So I'll be back in 2 seconds once I get a refill.
Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance. Great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. The traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture. Well,
Jesus fucking Christ, man! Wasn't expecting the game to start that quickly.
Any second now. Certainly, this is.
What the hell has happened here? Oh, good save before.
Well,
Only went for a quick refill in the good old tap water there for the bathroom, and Hearts have almost scored. What a disaster that would have been. Probably the only way Craig Levein can get a goal. Trying to cheat us there while I was away. Right, come on.
Now it's Defoe.
Wait, Defoe. What are you doing, son?
Now a chance to break.
It's Stevie Nace Smith. Look at Koulibaly. Look at this pace of this guy bolting forward, man. Jesus Christ, look at him. Defoe. Still Defoe. Oh, and he's been tackled. Oh, free kick. Yes, happy days. Opportunity here.
Resisted the temptation to go to his pocket.
Camona there with the foul. And have we got a free kick specialist that is ready to go? Look at that foul, man. He trips himself up.
And so
what a failure.
Right. Piece of the game.
Who can hit these? Tavernier can hit them. Dorans can hit them. But we're going to let Tavernier take it. Because why not?
He's gone for
Tavernier.
it.
It's over the wall. It's into the hands of
what a
Doyle.
save. He had a long way to
Damn
go.
it.
Well, I
Clapped
thought
the
the
goal.
starting position
It
was
looked good,
That helped
but
the
it was
keeper
just nowhere near the corner,
ball
unfortunately.
and deal with it well.
And it's Defoe.
Great. Right, Defoe.
Great strength, too
towards
strong for his
Kandé.
opponent.
Is that a foul? No,
Yeah, that's
apparently
top defending
Gruccio
and
got the ball
preventing
there.
and turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Mulroney now
He's
with to
left his
Morrison.
man.
Morrison somehow turning the entire Rangers left side there and getting the pass away. Right, ball up in towards Murphy. What can Murphy do? He's coming in for Kent. Candeas now out to Barisic. Barisic finds Murphy. Murphy into Barisic. Ball back out towards Murphy. This is decent here. It's in towards Defoe, and it's Christoph Berra heading it away.
Rangers have it back and they can go again.
It's Ryan Jackson towards Koulibaly. It's a short Gruccio there, taking no chances, and he hits out for a corner. Right, come on, this is better from us. Lovely header there, picked back up by us. Look at that, Ryan Jack heads it into Koulibaly. His shot blocked, and Hearts defender, I'm not sure who it was, but he was stuck his body on the line, making sure that we could not get the goal. Right, ball coming in, it's in towards Koulibaly, it's in towards Defoe actually. Oh, look at that. One of them needs to change the colour of their skin, man, so I can realise who's who. Do a Michael Jackson for me. Right, come on, it's a ball crossed in, it's into the hands of Doyle. What the fuck's happening here? We need a good cross into the box. Right, I know our players are pissed and no one's going to score anyway, but at least give us a bit of hope. At least cross it in so one of us can have an opportunity to blast it over the bar. Come on, just like that. Corner kick to Hearts. What is happening here, guys? What the fuck is all? I don't get this. Right, come on. Come on! Who's taking it? Ollie Lee. And that goal he scored against Hibs. Belter. Right. Here we go. Ball now out towards Candeas. He's got Defoe. He's still got Defoe. It's still Candeas. Candeas there trying to get past Berra. Berra's not really got the pace, but Candias hasn't got the balls to take him on one-on-one, so he has to wait for it. Back to Candias. Candias with a poor touch and doesn't get the shot away, damn it. But we've picked it back up, right, come on here. Sit towards Ryan Jack. Jack looking for Defoe. Defoe. Candias. What's Tavernier, you're pish. 10 million. We need to pay 10 quid. Right. Calm down, we've got it back. Got it back.
Yes, able
Oh,
to
Koulibaly. Brilliant for Koulibaly. Koulibaly! And it's Doyle. Oh, Doyle, man.
Well to get to
You're
that.
pish.
Well, as
Can't even get a game in real life, but he's
just
pulling off
received
all these amazing saves here in the Master League. Don't believe it, right? Naismith, midshipman, never getting ahead on that. Whiten to Naismith. I mean, Naismith out to Mulroney. Mulroney looking for Morrison, and he's been fouled by the big man there. Well, not fouled, but he's been tackled. Should we say, right? Defoe, wee back heel to Candias. Candias now trying to hold it up and
disappointing in the
just
end
one
there.
straight into a maroon shirt. That's not what we were hoping for. Fast-paced game here, man. It's back and forward action. Struggling to keep up, almost out of breath here. Where's my co-commentator to give me a break? Right, Defoe, Koulibaly even. I don't know who they are, man. It's two black men. It's even now on. We're going to do a one black man rule because I just can't make out who's who. Pissing me. Oh, look at that! Murder! Absolute murder there. Sent him off, referee. I know you Scottish officials are incompetent. Like, come on. Oh, he's not even booking him. What the hell? What is happening? Look at that. Look at Barisic. He's. Oh. He kind of does throw himself to the ground like Neymar, but come on, still. Referee should have produced something right. Big Tavernier, did we whip this into the box? Or?
And a real chance to break the deadlock.
Did he switch to someone? Off the ball controls. Aha! Right, so I'm just going to get to the back post here. Cross it in, right, here we go. Oh, pish. What was that? Should have took a shot, that was fucking diabolical. Right, Jack wins it, come on. How's that a foul, ref? So that's as bad as Barisic getting killed, basically, that's what he's saying there. Someone watching from Stockholm in Sweden. I wonder, it could be a suicide bomber, like fucking Stockholm seems to always be the key point there, stronghold for Islamic terrorism, right? Morrison.
Off the ball there. Aimed long and direct.
Played out wide to Murphy. Murphy now into Jermaine Defoe. Murphy now out wide. What can Defoe do? Can he get round Diamonca? He does. Defoe! Yes! Get the fuck in, Jermaine Defoe, you legend. Look at that, man. I knew he was the best player in the world. He's the English Lionel Messi. If there's only going to be one black player playing for us at a time, it's going to be Jermaine Defoe. Absolutely phenomenal turn there. Good ball from Ryan Kent as well, or Jamie Murphy, whoever it is. Doesn't care. Doesn't matter who it is. It's 10 nobodies and Jermaine Defoe. That's all you need in the team. Lovely turn there. Diamonca had no chance. Graham Doyle, or Colin Doyle, whatever you want to call him, had no chance. And there you go, man. We've got the job done. Hey, look at that. Fantastic. What I like to see. And Jermaine likes it as well. And so do the fans and Ibrox. It's been a while since they've seen a win. We haven't seen a win in almost like 2 months.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Gerrard out in Son of Scotland 90 in, I'm telling you, that's how to go. That's how you change things. That's how you win title number 55. Either that or spend a load of money and go bankrupt again. Right, here we go, Joe Worrell now, ball out towards Murphy. It's a poor ball, it's not good. It's Naismith and Fod's has got that one, no bother.
Out to the left it goes.
Right, here we go. Koulibaly. Oh, Ryan Jack's been fouled. That's definitely a free kick. And is the referee going to produce a yellow card
like
here?
A final warning, still no card.
Is he going to send Harry Cochrane back to nursery? No, he's not going to produce a card. Joke. Absolute joke. Right, here we go. Just whip one into the box here. Tavernier launched up. Defoe's back into Diamonca. Nothing happens. It's in towards Defoe. He's backed off again there. Can't really afford to do that. And there goes the half-time whistle, guys. So it's Hearts 0, Rangers 1.
Still had its moments.
And we're playing good, man. We're playing really good. I struggle to see Hearts getting into this game, and we could really do with a win. So hopefully things stay the same and we manage to pick up the win.
Rangers go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. And we're off again.
Right, here we go, Ryan Jack now off the ball as we kick off this second half. That was poor. And it could put us in trouble. It's waiting.
Much the end of that.
Oh,
going
no.
through. Hits one.
Oh my God!
They have
That's atrocious from me. I'll admit I've made a mistake. I given the ball away. But I mean, Hearts don't deserve that. That's fucking bullshit.
So calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's
Katic there is
the way he freed himself
trying to get the away fans to respond.
It was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
But man, we have dominated this game, and for us now to be level, it's not fair. Ryan Jack there made a mistake sliding in. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why what's Tavernier doing backing away? You're the right back. You need to chase back and stop that crossfit coming in. Embarrassing, man. Absolutely embarrassing. Alright. Hearts 1, Rangers 1.
Certainly made things
find a way back into this game. Come on,
back on
please.
level terms, so
draw just wouldn't be enough. Really won't be. We need to make sure we get job done. Defoe, Ryan Jack, he made a mistake for the goal. He's been fouled. Yes, Ryan Jack, he's done it. Fuck them, man. Referees trying to screw us. Everyone's trying to screw us, but Ryan Jack is having money. The former sheep shagger there.
Yeah, it looks
played through by
Peter,
Defoe that run, amazing. The Hearts, I don't know what the Hearts defence is playing at. He was fouled in the box, referee didn't give it, but Jack was like, I'm not having this. And unlike the movie where Jack dies, Titanic, he wasn't dying here, man. Fuck you, Rosie, you bitch, I'm letting go of you. I'm sitting on the plank, I'm getting the goal. And it is Rangers 2, Hearts 1. Tremendous stuff.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Rangers display a characteristically strong start to the second half. He's looked long this time.
Tavernier against Whiting, who's going to win the ball, who's going to win the run. It's Tavernier just about gets to it. Played back in now, and it's Big Tav. Big Tav, he's getting away from Shahum here. Still Tavernier running here. Tavernier looked for Candeas. Can Candeas into Tav? Oh.
And the counter is on.
Just comes over him. No chance really, just takes the ball off you. Oh, it's great play here for Rangers. He's trying to play through Candeas, but better. Experienced Scotland captain, or Scotland captain, Hearts captain, Scotland player. I don't know. Well, he could be a Scotland captain as well, but I don't think he is. Right, Candeas. Don't know who the Scotland captain is at the moment. Fucking Alex McLeish, it's like the guy's got Alzheimer's, man. He just picks anyone. Right, here we go. Dorans. Koulibaly. Could let one rip here. Instead, he hits a horrible ball that Mulroney will pick up all day long until Ryan Jack comes along. Picks up the ball, and now Ryan Jack. Ryan Jack! Jesus Christ, man, we're all over Hearts here. Apart from the mistake that we made to let them back into the game, Hearts have offered absolute zero. But as soon as I say that, they have a chance. It is Whiting.
Gets wrestled off the ball.
And it's a nasty challenge, it is a poor challenge. Who is that number 19? It's Katic. And will he go into the book here? I think he should. Right. I don't know how lenient these referees are, but they just refuse to book players, and I don't know why. I mean, that is a yellow, I can admit it, that is dead. Well, actually, I got the ball, that's bullshit, I don't think that's a free kick, but there you go. Maybe the referee did do a good job. I take it back. Craig Whiting's definitely been the danger man for Hearts. He's been running forward, he's been doing a lot of the moving for them, creating all the runs for Hearts, but it's not really led to anything apart from the goal. Right, Defoe is going to try and run onto this Diamonca against Defoe. Look at that. Defoe just not got enough energy left in the tank. Ryan Jack out to Worrell. Worrell now to Barisic. We would like another goal to
and instructed to
make this game a bit more comfortable for us. Defoe's great play, it's into Murphy, it's into Murphy, it's into Murphy, and it's a goal, it's 3-1, and that will surely do it, man. We're on a roll. It's Jamie Murphy there, linking up well with Defoe. Makes it 3-1. Of all the teams we had to beat, did I really have to beat the team that I support? I mean, come on, because we're not beat somebody else, but a win's a win, we'll take it. But I think Hearts are also down the bottom of the table, and you can see why on this performance, man. They are shocking the amount of the foul on Defoe. Referee didn't he even give it, or did he just play on? I'm not too sure. Ball it up to Murphy. Can Murphy get a ball in towards Defoe? Defoe just stands at it. I mean, you need to come towards the goal. And I don't know what he's gave there. He's gave a free kick to Hearts. Apparently Koulibaly made a foul. I mean, I certainly didn't see it. Right, we're going to bring on Kyle Lafferty. This game I think's won, so Morales doesn't really need to come on and do anything. We'll give Kyle Lafferty a chance. Former Hearts player. We'll see how he gets on here against his old team.
Aimed long and direct.
Right, Candias. Going to look for Lafferty, and he's not found him.
Good ball.
At least we have a bit of height now up front. We can challenge for balls, but it's waiting into Ukapesu. Oh my God, it's goals of Hearts. Find themselves back in the game. We thought it was all over, we thought it was done, but Morrison has made sure that is not going to be the case.
Because it took them seconds to get the ball from
and we could be in here for a rough and nervy remaining 15 minutes.
Very well drilled.
Sean Clare now coming on.
Hearts have decided now is the time to make their final change. We have got
I don't know if I should make my final change yet, or do we leave it for a wee bit? I do not know.
Games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
We're going to go defensive here, see if we can hold on to this. Katic to Tavernier, Candias. Still Candias. Dorans, it's decent. Out to Candias again. Candias.
And that's been leave it clear.
Lafferty, didn't happen. And Murphy is not going to go with that one either.
Rangers are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Pezu cannot win it. It looks well. I say we can't win it. He almost won it there, but referees gave the foul against him. So thankfully for us, no damage really done. Barisic just messing about. I mean, there's not much in that, is there really? Referees seems to be blown for everything but failing to produce any cards. Right, we'll make our last two subs here. Let's see who we can bring on. Bring on Macaulay, I think, for Worrell, and we'll bring on Lee Wallace for Barisic here, and we'll just try and see it this game. Actually, do we? Or do we? Because our left backs are really fucked. Yeah, we'll just... I don't know what we'll do. We'll put Worrell at it. Right, we'll do this. We'll put Katic at right back. And then Tavernier can come off for Worrell instead. Right. Because our wing back, our full backs are the ones that are absolutely knackered. So Tavernier and Barisic coming off, Macaulay and Wallace coming on.
But there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's going to be Worrell just to lump this one up. Candias can try and contest it, but to no avail.
Finishing line very much in sight now.
Well, a win is needed, and it looks like coming.
Yeah,
and Katic will just come across. He'll take this one, and he'll look to pump it up towards Candias. Candias, we flick, but it does not get past the first Hearts man. Right, chance Worrell now. This could end it here. I feel like we've got a counter opportunity. It's Lafferty to Murphy through to Lafferty.
Offside.
Apparently he's offside though. Oh come on, that is tight.
Offside, but Lafferty may have been born offside, but he'll continue playing on the shoulder of the last defender, I can tell you.
Apparently it was offside. I mean, I think you could have just gave it. You could have just let the play go on, but nope, certainly not. Right, Ikapezu's trying to get past him there, and he almost did. Almost turned his man right.
Yes, he
ball
is.
Played up. Oh come on, Lafferty, what are you doing? Can we see another replay here or what? Oh come on! I mean, these are really tight situations and they keep going against us. I'm not happy about it. And it's a yellow card to Shahum. Not even sure what that's for. We'll maybe see it here. Oh, that is very late. That is nasty. But hey, that's what you want to see, man. Tough challenges. Real man's football. Someone getting carried out of a stretcher. Right, here we go. Shahum.
Offside.
Oh!
Yep, looks it.
Oh my god, I thought Hearts had a
it
chance
seems,
there. It was
but just
offside.
is enough.
And again, it's another decision that could have went either way. Thankfully, I don't think he would have got it. We seem to have enough men covering him, but we're really, this really is turning into a nervy last couple of minutes when it really shouldn't be. We really should have had this game beyond Hearts now. Dorans doesn't get to Koulibaly, will win that, and he's just played it straight to Ollie Lee. That's poor. Wallace will pick up the ball. Forwards, lumps it up. Lafferty should get the header. He does. Candias.
And it's Lafferty.
Candias to Lafferty.
Deftly done.
Lafferty out towards Candias again.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps
going to be a
momentary.
throw for Rangers. That should be it. Time's up, so it looks like we can even just go for the goal here. In towards Lafferty. It's headed away. What is this? What is that?
He's gone for it.
Shot from distance, good save from Doyle, and that should do it. Bear is going to try and get rid. Oh, opportunity here. No, it's not. It's away, and Sean Clare's going to try and create something new, but there's no enough time left, and that is it, guys. We've finally got our first win in the league.
Could have gone either way, but a win
Pedro,
is a
Casinho,
win.
eat your heart out, man. We're better than you. We're coming for you.
Were
Like
totally
that. 6 men in
organised,
the wall,
disciplined, and professional here throughout.
and we
They
just
knew exactly
completely
what they
put
were
that
doing and
right into the
duly
hands of Doyle.
assured.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim.
So there you can see his stats. We
good on
dominated the
Doodle.
possession, dominated the chances. We deserved to win, there's no doubt about it, but it was a lot closer in the end than I would have liked it to have been scoreline wise. And Hearts did. They got forward, they didn't really create any chances, but it was just every time they came forward, you're always panicking, you're always thinking, if we make one mistake, if they have one great moment, then it's, you know, it's going to be a goal and it's going to be free, but thankfully we managed to hold out. So Celtic beat Kilmarnock, Dundee beat Livingston, Motherwell beat Hamilton, Rangers, obviously we beat Hearts, St Johnstone beat Hibs, and Aberdeen beat St Mirren. So a lot of the teams we didn't want to win have won. I'm not too worried about Celtic. Like I said, they are going to win the league. You cannot afford to give up what we gave up, like 17 points. We're never clawing that back. Therefore, we're probably going to be more likely to be battling Kilmarnock. So I would have preferred Celtic to have won that. They did win it. Aberdeen won, what I'm not happy about. And Hibernian lost, which is pretty good. So let's see how the league table stands now. So then you can see Celtic, 7 wins at 7, 21 points. We are still bottom. But hey guys, it's our first win. At least we are doing something right. Aberdeen then still 12 points in front. But yeah, man, the next league game we're going to knowing that if we win, there's a good chance we'll move off the bottom of the table, and that is giving us something to play for, a bit of a, you know, instant success, should you say, or something like that. So I don't know, I'm sick of having the flu, man. See, like, I feel like I'm constantly, my nose is like blocked, man. I can't speak, but it's either, you know what I mean, if I don't play, then it's like you're jobbing your channel out, and if I do play, it's like you sound like shit. What's happening here? Up next is Monaco in the Champions League, and Doran has a really strong grasp of the team's tactical approach. He's keen to contribute. Team role acquired, team level player 1. Team spirit increases when playing. Alright, so that's good to see. It's a tough run of games, but we we put Hearts to bed without any supper. And you see mission goals be accomplished. They're finally back to winning ways. It would help if this became a habit, you know. Yeah, I agree, man. It definitely has to happen. Player status, it's more players away. Tavernier's going to be out for a week injured, which is not good. Some players to watch, so I'm not really interested in getting anybody in right now, even though I don't think we could because we're out of the transfer window. But yeah, the games don't get any easier. Like I said, up next we've got Monaco, and we desperately need a result here, considering we're not in a particularly good position in the group. We're last with a point. They've got Falcao up front. It's going to be fun. Look at some of those players, man. Golovin, Ronnie Lopez, Falcao, Naldo, Gleek. It's going to be tough, guys. It's not going to be easy. We've got like Jovetic on the bench, man. Subasic, a lot of good players in there, but with some good players of our own. Morales, oh what the hell, down arrow. Oh my god, does Defoe play? He might have to play. Does Katic again, looks like he's up for it. Jesus, does Katic maybe come in for Flanagan? I think Katic does. Or do we play Flanagan? I don't know. I think Katic is going to play here instead of Flanagan. He is. His Fod's going to play. Maybe he's shooting, he conceded 2 goals. I don't know. I think we played Defoe since Morales is you know, on such a downer. And I think we will. Do we give Lee Wallace an opportunity? I think we're going to play Lee Wallace over Barisic here. And then I think we'll give Kent a game over Murphy. I like to play the guys that are all in current form, you know, that are. I think Koulibaly played not bad, but he's got a down arrow, so we'll leave him out. Halliday, probably. We put Halliday on the bench? I don't know, do we? No, we don't. No, you don't. You definitely don't. Right. So that's going to be the team. McGregor, Katic, Goldson, Worrell, Wallace, Jack, Davis, Arfield, Candeas, Kent, and Jermaine Defoe up front. Alright, here we go. Earn GP for taking control, set up free. Didn't even get to read that in time. I missed it. Controlled shot. Sorry, okay. We're at the Stade Louis here. There's Falcao, the Colombian. In my opinion, 6-7 years ago was the best player on the planet, or at least the best striker on the planet. But yeah, after injuries and stuff, it's just not really happened for him. But maybe he can get back to
simply a monument to the
glory days here at Monaco. We'll find out.
So much passion whenever football is played here.
Big game here, no doubt about it. You can tell it's in the air. We're away, we're in France. Would we take a draw? I think we would. A draw would see us remain at the bottom of the group, but it would be a good point, and I don't think there's any doubt about that. But can we afford to lose? Probably not, so a draw is probably the least we can afford to take here.
So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular?
Team Monaco going with 4-5-1.
Falcao is the one. He's been blessed with an awesome array of finishing skills. Then when you factor in his stealthy movement,
kind of a similar formation to us, but ours is more of a 4-3-3. You can see it there.
Yeah, hard to see.
I guess they can kind of be the same formation at times. And Defoe up front, be interested to see how he gets on instead of Morales. But anyway, Monaco going to get us off here. They're going from left to right. We'll be going from right to left. And yeah, let's get the party started here. European campaign. Will we be going to Manchester again? Let's find out.
That's been
headed away there for Worrell. Defoe now out to Ballot. Oh, Defoe never got to actually. But we've intercepted here, right. Nasty.
Goldson.
Oh, Steve had got through.
Arfield.
Right, Arfield, come on. Defoe. To Kent. Back to Worrell.
Arfield.
Arfield to Jack. Oh, that's poor, but Defoe's going to get to it. Oh, he's not, he's backed off.
Strong challenge, well within the laws.
I mean, Defoe could easily got that. Falcao this time to Chadley.
Falcao plays it out to the wing.
This ball now played out to Ballot. It's through to Chadley. We're in trouble here. and it's wide. Just hits the side net. McGregor rushed out, charged them. Might have put him off there. We'll see the replay. Thought it was going to be a goal. Panicked. I don't know why Worrell was so far out of position. Ball comes in there, and you can see, I think McGregor rushing out just enough there to put him off. So good stuff. McGregor launching a one-up, and it's Defoe to head it down to Pierre Gabriel.
Monaco have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting
Ballo.
to do?
Well, it's a bold
Falcao.
attempt, in my opinion, to
Ronnie
occupy the
Lopez,
opposition in a way
good
they're
challenge
not
there,
expecting.
but it's wide again. So that's two really good opportunities that Monaco have had, and thankfully for us, they've missed both of them. Again, was it the late challenge there for Stephen Davis that put him off? It might have been. I don't know, he did look to feint the challenge as well, so it might not. It could have just been a poor shot. But Monaco definitely cutting us open with will at the moment, and we need to stop that. I'm going to go defensive actually here. It's Chadley.
Try cutting inside here.
Ball's in towards Falcao, and it's cleared just about. Chadley, Falcao blocked again, sticking so many players and so many bodies, just chucking them in front of the ball.
Really dug out his
paying off for us at the moment.
Magnificent effort.
Ronnie Lopez.
Everyone just dropping back here, just trying to put as many blue shots in between the ball and our own goal. Ball now out towards Pierre Gabriel. Good challenge there. Lee Wallace, Nukem Wallace. Freedom! Big William charging down the wing here. He's going to maybe try and look for Defoe. Or is he going to play it back to Kent? Kent then up towards Wallace. Wallace with a cross in towards Defoe! And it's Defoe this time putting it wide.
Oh, no, that was a chance.
Maybe was it saved from the keeper? That's a chance. It's very narrow, I understand that, but it's a chance. I mean, you're not going to get many of them against Monaco. Let's see here. No, it's just wide for Defoe, not good enough for Jermaine there. But it was nice to see us create a chance for a change, even though it was wide.
Arfield.
Davis spreads it over there. It is Katic now. Katic to Candeias and towards Arfield. This is decent here. Arfield though has been dispossessed. Defoe just trying to push Monaco back here.
And it's got through.
Ronnie Lopez. Oh shit, that's not good. It's Falcao. Davis has lost it. Can we get rid of this? Come on, and it's going to be a throw in. Taking no chance, he's just getting rid of it there at the earliest opportunity. Oh, come on, get that. Chadley. Back out towards Pierre Gabriel. Ronnie Lopez, it's in towards Chadley, it's through to Golovin. There's a goal, it was good, it was well worked there. I thought we were defending well, but obviously not well enough, and it's Golovin there with the goal, the Russian, getting the job done. He done well there, he fooled us. I thought he was going to, I thought we'd demand to cover it, but a nice wee turn from him, it opened up the space, and he's punished us. That's what it is, it's 1-0. This moment here, look at that, he turns, and that was it really. That turn just took us all at the game, and Monaco now lead by 1 goal, 10-0.
I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Davis now charging forward to Defoe.
Who's ball? Who's going to get that?
Defoe
to the left.
Out towards Murphy.
Referee's given a throw
in. Not Murphy, Kent. Come on. It's Jack.
Davis.
Davis.
He's had a shot.
Davis.
That comes comes as a mighty
Just didn't
relief.
even take a deflection. It's just a woeful shot. I see the space opening up. It was a chance. I thought, you know what, we'll go for it, but maybe a bit optimistic there. Lee Wallace has been the main man for us in terms of dribbling. 55 metres covered so far today. Falcao against Worrell in the air. I mean, it should be won by Worrell, you'd think,
Well
but
positioned to make
Lee
that
man
interception.
Falcao getting the job done. He does have amazing jumping though, to be honest.
He should have come up with something better there.
Golovin clearly is
Worrell
miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's tried to play through Kent, but it's a poor pass.
Benaglio sends that a long way.
We've got so many men behind the ball. Perhaps we're going to have to change that if the game stays at 1-0. So we do need to try and get something out of this. Obviously, if we go any further behind them, we'll definitely need to change it. Ball now out to Kent. Kent, turn. Oh! Kent was away there, but the referee has to give the free kick because he knows what he's doing, the prick, man. Look at that. Who's that? Ronald Gabriel. What an absolute wanker, man. Ryan Kent was past him, no doubt. Look at that, sidesteps him and he just cleans him out. Ryan Kent was about to run down, stick a good cross in, hopefully, and maybe Defoe would have banged it into the back of the net for Champions League point, but we'll never know at this stage. We will never know. It's going to be Stephen Davis here to whip one in. Can we get the delivery that we need? Can't even remember how to take these bloody corners, man. Or not corners, free kicks. How do you change that player? Off ball controls. Okay. Alright, here we go. This is what we wanted. And we just need to try and make the run now, so I think that's off.
Stitch defending, but that'll do.
Right, here we go. Arfield win that. Candeas in towards Defoe! And that is pish. I was expecting some sort of chest and amazing volley. Instead we got a disappointing header right to the keeper. Embarrassing stuff there for Jermaine.
The whistle goes for half-time.
Right, so half-time, 1-0, we're still in it. That's the good news, but bad news is, man, it has been all Monaco. We've had 2 opportunities really, and well, actually we've had 3. We've had a couple of chances, but Monaco have had the better chances, and they do look like they're more likely to get a second than we are to get an equaliser. So I don't know, but we'll keep things away at the moment. We've got a lot of men behind the ball. We'll maybe give it 15-20 minutes. If it's still 1-0, then we'll have to maybe try and, you know, flow a few players further forward. A 1-0 defeat's no good, you know. I mean, maybe goal difference could play a part in it towards the end of the group stage, but for now we need to try and get the point. So we'll just see what happens at the moment. Right, it's Jack. It's Ryan Jack. Ryan Jack, the shot. Subasic with the save. It's going to be a corner kick. Can we get a good delivery?
Sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
You know what? I'm actually thinking that we should maybe bring on Lafferty just for the guy's height alone. I think we are. I know it's crazy to think that we're going to bring on Kyle Lafferty, the guy that just cannot score. But I think we need to. Morales is certainly not up for this game. He's got a big, massive down arrow. Yes, this is controversial. I know it is. But we're going to go to a 4-4-2 and put Lafferty up front, and he can be like the target man. Ryan Jack, who's had a decent game, unfortunately will be coming off. And this is it, man. This could be a mistake. It could well be. But it could also be, you know, the greatest thing I've ever done in PES. So we'll find out here. Davis with the corner. Lafferty's there, but the keeper Subasic comes out, punches it. And Kent.
And it's
back to Stevie Davis. Davis, we have poor cross down towards the edge of the box. Katic will be the first one to it though.
Arfield.
Katic to Arfield.
Lafferty.
Candeas in towards Lafferty. And his shot's blocked. Got excited there. Shouldn't get excited when Kelly Lafferty gets the ball, but I did.
Falcao. Cuts it out.
And Falcao, luckily for us, has made a mess of that.
Steve Davis.
Right, Stevie Davis. Kent.
And it's Defoe.
Defoe. Ah, it's took a deflection. It's going to be a throw in for Monaco. God damn it.
Falcao. With a delicate ball.
Right, McGregor.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably precautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
What is this? Candias then. Oh, what is that? Come on. Not the pass that I was aiming for, to be honest, but still. It's not good enough. Right, Falk. Oh, great challenge there. Katic. Lafferty. Oh, what is that? Come on, right, we've won it back. Lafferty.
He's got options out wide.
Candias. Lafferty needs to be in the box. Defoe's in the box, but it's a header straight at the keeper. Not good enough.
Really showed that he wanted it more than anyone else, but maybe heading requires extra practice.
Probably would have got that there, but no. Chadley's got 3 men around him. And unfortunately, they've managed to come away with it. It's Chadley. We're in trouble here. We need a foul. We need a tackle to come in, and it's actually not bad in the end there. Goldson coming down. A holo went into the book.
Him a yellow card.
And it's Barlow now will be taking this throw in. It's looked in towards Jovetic even. Goldson to Worrell. Worrell, I think, has been really good for us this episode. He's played well. And now he's making a run forward. He finds Defoe. Defoe now in towards Lafferty. Lafferty trying to get Defoe back. It's a chance for Defoe. Defoe whips it in, and Lafferty was running in, but Naldo. Clearance. It's going to be Worrell again. In towards Lafferty, and it's just a poor shot right at Benalagio. God damn it! 20 minutes to go.
Impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
I think we're going to go a bit more attacking now, and we'll risk it, guys. If it leaves us open at the back, then so be it. But I feel like we've got to try something.
Substitutions now. They still have 2 available.
I know, and this could be it. It's Golovin. Oh, I don't know how. I mean, Goldson should have got to that ball, surely. We'll see again the replay here. I don't know how Goldson hasn't got to it, but Jesus Christ, man, that is poor. Bring on Murphy. I mean, Goldson's right there and the ball goes through him. I don't get that.
Rangers
going to bring on Murphy now for Candias.
To make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
We need something to happen.
You have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that.
Katic now charging forward. Arfield to Katic again.
Did need a little change.
Lafferty to Katic. I mean to Arfield. Katic now. Murphy.
Good work on the right flank. Now
Murphy gets away from his man, looks for a cross in, and it's poor. It's very poor. I mean, Lafferty wasn't even in the box. He was, but he wasn't where you need him to be. He was running down towards the fucking near post like a fanny. He needs to be in the box waiting for it. Target man, waiting for the header. 11 minutes to go.
Now it's Jovetic. Now it's Chadley.
Jovetic. Thought that was in. I mean, and that would have no doubt put the game beyond doubt there. Right, we're going to bring on. No, fuck it. We'll bring on Morales. I know he's got a big down arrow, but screw it. 10 minutes to go. I mean, you can't have someone like Morales on your bench and not come on. It looks like Monaco have definitely shut up shop now. I think they're content to try and get. Oh, we'll bring on. We'll put Worrell up there. Defoe here. Worrell can come off. Morales can come on. I mean, this is it, guys. We're practically going all out for it now. We've got 5 men up front.
Rangers.
Well, I say 5 men. We've got 4 men and 1 donkey because Lafferty just doesn't really count, does he? Here comes Morales. He's had a pish season, but my God, would he make up for it here if he can get us a goal. Right, Wallace spreads the ball over towards Katic. Katic now will pick up and he'll look to come forward now. He finds Jamie Murphy. Murphy to Katic. To Arfield. Arfield to Murphy. To Katic here. This is decent. Katic in towards Arfield. It's crossed in. Jesus Christ. That was a chance. It's Davis. It's Davis. Lafferty. It's Morales. It would fall from. This would not fall from. Oh my God, what is it?
Referee's given it.
On a foul. I thought it was a foul to Monaco personally. Jovetic is pissed off. He must feel the same, but we'll see the replay. I mean, look at that, Goldson there's kind of just jumped all the way back here, but we'll take it. It gives us a chance. We play it short, do we whip it in? I think we're going to play it short here to Arfield.
Arfield.
Davis to Arfield. Back
Steve
to Davis. Davis now. Oh, he's trying to find Murphy. Kazic, so we'll keep that in. Lafferty. Katic, we need them. We need Lafferty to get in the box. Morales is there. He heads it down. It's Banalagio with the save.
Well,
that could probably be the last attack.
Back up his high-class wage.
Goldson.
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Murphy.
Oh
no. Murphy, you cannot lose it there. He has lost it there, and that will probably. Oh, Goldson.
Played it early.
Where ball whipped in. It's Defoe.
To safety.
Arfield.
Out wide to the right.
Murphy.
In once more.
Murphy whips it in. Oh my God, no, it's clear.
And he heaves it forward.
Oh, and that's it, guys. Monaco managed to hold on. No matter what we threw at them.
A tense and exciting
just
game
wasn't enough.
Just got away.
And they've got
it's
the
just
job
a bad
done.
Day. The office, Peter. They look below
I feel like we
par
played
in all
well there.
areas,
That second
it
half,
has to be cause for genuine
we created
worry.
chances. And look at that. In the end, it looks like it was a pretty fair game. And on another day, we could have easily got a draw to that, but we haven't. We've lost 1-0, and that puts our Champions League campaign in tatters. Back-to-back defeats now in the Champions League. And you really do have to worry now if we've got any chance to come through. Lokomotiv Moscow beat Young Boys in Switzerland. And there you can see, guys, with 3 games remaining, we're 6 points behind Moscow, 5 points behind Monaco, 2 points behind Young Boys. Third place would get us Europa League football. It's not what we wanted considering how easy a group that we got, but we might have to settle for that now. Our next game will be against Monaco at Ibrox. If we do not beat Monaco at Ibrox, then qualification, obviously, it's not going to happen. But it'll be some game to see if we can keep our hopes alive. And I think I will be a bit more aggressive. I think we'll go maybe 2 up front, because I feel like we had Monaco on the ropes there. I think maybe I gave them too much respect, sitting back. But in the first half they did create chances, so we can't really say too much about that. Right, so we're going to end the stream with a final game here against St Mirren. St Mirren are in 11th place, and if we can beat them at Ibrox, we will move off the foot of the table, and what a great way that'll be to end the episode. It has to happen, guys. We cannot keep losing. We beat Hearts in the last game, so let's see if we can get the job done. It would be a weird episode coming into this. We were doing well in Europe and shit in the league, but if we win this, we'll have ended this stream with 2 defeats in Europe but 2 wins in the league, so strange how things can change. Right, so let's see here. Let's go into the game plan. Wallace actually had a decent game, but I don't know if we're going to continue. Stephen Davis. We played Dorans instead of Davis. Ryan Jack now picks up the captain's armband. Tavernier still injured. Koulibaly actually. Koulibaly had a good game. I feel like we should maybe play Koulibaly. Maybe Koulibaly over Arfield and maybe Jack, yeah, and then Wallace. Macaulay's not feeling up for this one. The Serge Attacky guy. Don't know if he's any good. McCrory, Davis ain't playing. Rossiter, Kamara. I'll put Halliday on the bench. See if anything happens. Kyle Lafferty's not really feeling up for this one. He never is he? So, I don't know, we'll go with that. I think that's the team we'll go with. McGregor, Barisic, Worrell, Goldson, Flanagan. Well, I'll give Flanagan a chance. I didn't give him a chance against Monaco, but we're at home against St Mirren. I feel like this is I can afford to be a bit more risky here with the selection lineup. Koulibaly, Dorans, Jack. I think we'll maybe rest Jack as well, because Jack's played a lot. I think we will rest Jack and we'll play Kamara. Who's the captain? So it'll be McGregor's the captain. Okay, I think that's what we'll go with. Kamara, Koulibaly, Dorans, Murphy, Morales and Candeas up front. I'm happy enough with that.
Welcome everyone to a part of the world where the game of football is so important. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building up here as we head towards kick-off. It's a bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. Notwithstanding that,
alright, here we go, man. Here. Moments away from kick-off. We have to beat St Mirren, man. We have to beat them.
Supporters, and the game will be underway very shortly. And we have in front of us this
let's do it. Let's move off the bottom of the table, the foot of the table. Let's do it. Flanagan. I think that's the first game he's played for us this season, so it'll be interesting to see how he performs. Like Doran's now. Murphy. I would like a dominant performance here. I don't want it to be like the Hearts where we played really well, but we just ended up winning 3-2. I would like a comfortable win here, like a 3-0, 4-0 win would be great to show that we're back. To show that our season is just beginning and we're ready to kick on and kick ass. Koulibaly for Kamara and towards Murphy. Oh, come on! How's that not a free kick? Edwards just fucking killed him. And now it's Jackson. Jackson against Goldson here. Who's going to be first to it? It's Edwards.
Great ball, and now the shot.
Great from whoever that is. I think it's Kamara. Tracking back, winning that, but come on. That was a fucking free kick on the edge of the box, and he gave it.
Goalkeeper's ball.
Candeas
tries to switch the play.
Spreads it to Barisic. Wee back heel flick. Morales out towards Murphy.
Murphy. Size of goal here. Gets it. Has a hit.
Oh, nice. Jesus
That's
Christ.
A half-decent try. Yeah,
who is that? Did he hit the post?
A bit, even
that should be a goal.
Quite close.
I think it's Doran's. Was it Barisic? I don't know. It's not hit the post. It's wide, but I mean, you're not going to get many better opportunities than that, are you?
Over to the left. And it's got through.
Worrell with the header away. And then Jackson there. An opportunity, does nothing with it. Ball played up to Morales, it's through to Candeas again, and I don't know why he's went down, but the referee's bought that. I mean, there's nothing in it. Let's see the replay. Oh, come on. How's that free kick? That's a joke. Absolute joke. Dominating possession here, but we're 60 minutes in and still 0-0. Had one really good chance, but I mean, that's all we've done so far.
He spotted the run and played him through.
Ryan Edwards.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Tries to get it
right, here we go. It's up to Morales. And hold off his attacker. Plays it back to Candeas. It's Barisic now.
Rangers are seeing more of the ball.
Barisic has played through Morales. And I mean, that has to be a first-time shot. For some reason, he's just not pulled the trigger. Even though I've hit the fucking X button to shoot, man. Don't understand that whatsoever. Right, Worrell. Hit the Goldson, come on.
Flanagan.
Goldson.
Flanagan.
Like, I know it's not been the great. I know we've lost 2 games and we only beat Hearts 3-2 and we're drawn here, but I feel like I'm playing a lot better now. And I don't know, I think I might finally be getting to grips with Pez. I do feel like we're going somewhere. I know it's only St Mirren here, but and we're not even beating them, but I do feel like there's massive improvements coming from me, and I think I'll just shut my mouth because that was terrible. And it's Jackson now against Worrell. Can Flanagan track back? It's Cook, it's Goldson, and Goldson.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly
bulldoze on him after the ball. Right, Candeas to Koulibaly.
It was instinctive and rock solid.
Goldson, Flanagan.
He's looked long this time.
Flanagan to Morales. Oh, it's great. Morales brings it down to Morales. What a goal! Fantastic. I think it's his first league goal. As embarrassing when you think of it. It took him this long, but he's got the job done finally. And Morales puts Rangers 1-0 up here against St Mirren. But I like to see. Very good pass to Flanagan as well. Maybe Tavernier's position at right back is not safe.
Rangers
Who knows?
take the lead, 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Hoists it high, here it comes. Oh, well played, he's taken that
Good
really
stuff.
cleanly. Tries to get it forward quickly,
Ball it
and
out to
now they
Murphy.
can launch a counter. Aimed
Murphy
low and
now
direct.
trying to find Morales, and
just
almost
whacks
got
it
past
away.
Flynn there, but
Tried to play it through.
fortunately for St Mirren,
the
they got
idea
ahead
was
on
right.
it.
The
Anton
delivery
Ferdinand
wasn't.
still playing with
They
St
can
Mirren. Who would
revisit
have thought that?
further on.
Right, here we go, Koulibaly.
To win it back.
Great challenge. Going to play through Candias.
This is in a low one.
Plays in Morales, and Morales.
Low and direct.
Oh, super
Disappointing.
tackle. They were
Could have been
outnumbered
2-0.
and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's got away.
Jackson.
Well positioned to
Oh,
make that
great.
interception.
Great block. McPherson through to Jackson, and Rangers
Peter,
just
we
about
can
now
only
doing
applaud
well
that
here to
quality
hold
of
on and
tackle in the
defend.
circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Flanagan. Koulibaly. Morales looking for a bit of support.
Plays it out to the wing.
Coming for me, Barisic.
Murphy.
Barisic now to Murphy. Koulibaly, Candias.
That looks a foul.
Shot.
Referee's
It's
given
going
it.
to be a free kick. Right chance.
It was deliberate, it was cynical.
Glover is
and
not happy, he's
you have to
complaining
understand
about
the
it.
Frustration of
But
being
it's
denied a
definitely
clear
going to be a free kick.
opportunity,
Look at
but
that.
it had to be done.
I mean, there's not much in it. The referee, he gives free kicks for
And this is the
absolutely
perfect
nothing.
opportunity
There's
to
going to be a
create a
chance.
cushion
It will be
between the
Barisic to
sides.
take it, or no, Graham Dorrans, I think.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Graham Dorrans.
He's had a crack.
Ah,
That
it was actually close, but unfortunately just wide. I think it might have just been a bit too high as well, but good effort for Dorrans. And if we can get another free kick in that sort of area, then I do fancy our chances of making the adjustments next time and getting it right.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Dinks one in. It's on a plate.
Whoa, it's through to
It's in.
Edwards.
Good stop. That
I
wasn't
tell you
easy.
what,
Well, that was
that's a
high-class
good save for
goalkeeping there
McGregor,
to
but it's
back
a
up his-
reckless
his
sliding,
high-class range.
trying to block it there for Worrell. And Ryan Edwards did go over Worrell's sliding body there, sliding feet, so I mean, that could have been a penalty. But thankfully, referee did not give it, and it will be a corner kick instead with Ryan Flint ready to take it. There's been no added on time, so the whistle should be going.
Knocks it
Jackson's
away.
going to try and get on the end of that, but it's not going to happen.
Half-time
And it's
whistle
half time,
goes.
guys, so 1-0
So
to the
there you have it.
Angels.
Close
Morales
fought
put us
half
in
of
front,
football.
31 minutes gone. That's the only
Moments.
opportunity St Mirren have had,
Ultimately
but it was a
produced
good one,
just
and they
goal.
almost got the goal.
Reduced the
So
game up to now.
this game is not over
Well, that's
by a
certainly
long
pleased
shot,
the fans,
so we
and
need
the
to
players are definitely
make sure that
happy
we
with
see it in the
scoreline.
second half
The
here.
question is now, can they
Hopefully that's what
protect
we
it?
can do.
Rangers leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break. The action has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm
Koulibaly.
expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Morales, oh, it's the wrong pass. It's not really who we
Plays
were
it
looking for
through.
there.
And it's Flanagan.
Flanagan.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got through.
Oh no. What has happened
on the
here?
back
It's
foot.
Jackson.
He's left his man. He's had a goal.
Oh, that's great for McGregor. McGregor
He's
has
there
been
to make a
fantastic
great
for us
save.
there.
Oh, that's
Charged
a
out,
sparkling save.
stayed up,
Absolutely sparkling.
big.
His reflexes were
And then the
ultra
ending's
sharp.
far too big for Jackson, who hits it
Checks
straight
on
arm.
the
It's going to be a
touchline.
corner now.
A
St Mirren
change
though
about to
must
occur.
feel like they've got a chance here in the last 5 minutes. They've created 2 good chances. The ball comes in, headed away. The corner leads to nothing, and it is an opportunity now for us to attack. Worrell
Ball's out on the left.
will
now.
pick up now and drive at the St Mirren defence. It's Worrell
Decent looking
to
ball.
play through. Morales,
There's no flag.
still
Over to
Morales.
the left.
Oh my Christ, who's that to?
No, too
Keep
much on
that
it.
in. Oh my God, he's actually gave us a set it out for a Rangers throw in. What an idiot.
No complaints about
Gave it
that
away there.
challenge. Robust but fair.
Worrell's just Jackson's through again.
He's through and has a pop. That
And this time he's not going to miss, so
superb.
I mean, we did dominate at the start, but we've just backed off, and St Mirren are now level. and we have about 30 minutes here to fucking stop from.
Gorgeous skill.
I mean, there'll be riots in Ibrox tomorrow if we don't get the win. What is happening? We're falling apart.
But the keeper straight into no man's land.
Commentator blaming McGregor, but I think that's harsh. I mean, McGregor, what was he supposed to do?
That has
he stays in nets, man. He's a sitting duck.
Well, what a convincing
Quackity
response
fucking
to going
quack,
behind.
man. So let's see if we
They've
can.
got all the momentum
I know,
there.
we're going to go all out attack now.
It's a good foot in
Wasting
there.
no time here. Let's see what happens to Morales.
Danger averted.
Right, Koulibaly.
Forward it goes. Out to the left it goes.
This is good play here. Ball comes in, it's corner. Right, going to be a corner. Come on. What? How's that goal kick? Fucking bullshit, man. Man, these wrestling linesmen are fucking lame as fuck.
Real chance.
Morrow, good stuff.
Aimed low and direct.
Right, Koulibaly, run. Go on the end of that. Morales, great stuff from Morales. He shoot. Oh, saved. Jesus.
Forward at pace.
Be better at finishing. We really need to put that in the back of the fucking net.
Played out to the right. Chipped through. He could have been in. Just needed a better final ball. That was just
come on.
Decision making.
Ball played up. Morales, can he get to it? Oh, he has. It's Murphy. Goal! Get in! Come on! That's what I'm talking about. That is more like it.
In front.
Jamie Murphy with the goal. Morales with a lovely head down there. Big ball launched up to Barisic. Didn't think much of it. Morales heads it down into the on-running Murphy. Murphy taking 8 chances here. He's blasting that past the keeper. And what a goal that is, man. One of the better goals I think we've scored. And it came against the run of play. St Mirren have seemed like in this second half they have looked more likely, I think, to get a goal. But thankfully for us, 18 minutes to go. We're leading again. Can we hang on?
Good spell of possession this.
And obviously I'm not going to be ultra attacking anymore. Come down a bit. I mean, we did want to win this by quite a margin, but the main thing is getting the 3 points, you know. So let's not be stupid. Let's make sure we don't give St Mirren any, you know, easy opportunities by having so many men forward. One of goals and wins that. Koulibaly, Murphy, Kamara now. Out to Murphy. Murphy just about getting onto that, but couldn't really control the ball. Good stuff. Wins it again. Right, come on. Kamara.
This is good ball
what that was, I don't know what that was, man. It was pish.
They want to double their advantage.
Oh, that shit's Cook.
Big chance!
Oh, great stuff there. Defend it well, didn't dive in. I knew there was a man running at the back post. I thought, right, come on, let's just try and hold up the play as long as we can here to get a bit of support. And thankfully, I think St Mirren could have did better there with that attack, but they did not. But we're talking about doing well. Oh my God! Laurel just a boot getting on the. Oh no!
Going for goal!
Offside!
He scored!
Oh, no fucking way, man! No way!
They have hauled themselves off the canvas.
I don't believe that. How's that not offside?
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish.
How's that not offside?
It was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
I mean, look at this. I should be clearing that. What am I thinking with Laurel? But right.
So the manager making the last of his changes.
Yeah, we know what St Mirren's doing. I mean, they're going to shut up shop now.
The manager has done him a
happy
big
with
favour,
a point, and we've only got 7 minutes to do something about this. So can we just? I don't know. Can we get something done here? I really don't know, guys. But I bring Defoe on. I think we'll bring on Halliday as well. I don't know, man. I've fucking got it. I've absolutely got it. Right, here we go. Kent and Defoe both coming on. Bringing on Halliday as well. And going all to attack, so let's see what we can do here in the final.
Whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Tries to get it forward quickly. That's been one straight back. Goes for goal!
Cook. Don't believe it. I don't fucking believe it, man. I don't believe that. I'm shit.
Well, you know, thinking about
fuck
that,
have we lost?
I
don't understand
that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick.
That's fucking pish.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. Goldson, Defoe.
Come on.
Now it's Defoe.
He's fucking
The
dog.
final whistle.
That's it.
Rangers have fallen short on the day. They're going to need to bounce back from this. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I'm absolutely raging with that, man. I'm absolutely raging. Cannot believe that.
And goodbye from us.
I mean, drawing would have been bad enough, but to not even get the win. I think, I don't know, second half our shape just fell apart. It's not an excuse, like, but it was Aberdeen won, fucking brilliant. Celtic won, Hearts and Hibs won. I mean, my God, come on, it won. Could those results have went any worse for us? I doubt it. I am not happy with that, man. You know what? Fuck it. I was supposed to be the last game, but we're going to play one more. We're going to play the next game. It is a home tie. It's at Ibrox. It's against Aberdeen. And we're going to play it because I want to try and leave this stream on a high. And, I mean, who knows? If we lose this, then it'll be like the biggest low ever. But if we win it, then it doesn't really make up, you know, for losing a game against St Mirren at Ibrox. I mean, does it make up for that? But at least it would be something. So, yeah, we're going to play this game. We'll bring on Kent. Tavernier, still not back, actually. Jesus Christ. Right, Katic. I think we'll play Katic for Goldson. McGregor. Do we take McGregor off? Do we give him? I think we'll give Fods a chance in this game. That'll probably be it. Maybe give Wallace a go over Barisic. Even though, actually, no, Barisic. I bet Wallace has got a green arrow. Right, we'll go with this, guys, and I'm gutted, man. I'm absolutely gutted. I cannot believe we lost to St Mirren. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm ashamed, man. Cannot believe it.
So perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful yellow sunshine. These are conditions for the beautiful game.
Right.
At least that is how it should be.
Come on.
The backdrop could not be any more
Let it beat
idyllic.
these sheepshaggles
The
and
are
end
with
on a
us
high.
now.
Let's go.
The
Let's
crowd
do
is
this.
in good number and in shirt sleeve. It's lovely to be able to breathe fresh air without having to wrap oneself up to the gills, and simply to turn up and to enjoy
Running
a match
into our
that
field.
matters to so many.
Nice feet. What's trying
To
to?
the
Wait, we have to
game.
try and
So
Jack
much
Mills.
prestige,
Former
so much
Aberdeen man
pride,
almost
so
getting on the
much
end of that.
passion
Would have been
whenever
disastrous
football
defending
is
from
played
them.
here.
But I'd have took it the lead.
And already we're underway here.
We need all the help we can get, should I say. Can't even speak English properly, never mind play fucking Pez. Oh, Defoe in towards Candias. Head of the way, cleared Davis. It's Wallace.
Looks to clip it forward.
Wallace in towards Stevie Davis. Flicks it on and it's
Great
Cerny
ball
with the
for
header.
Bernard, but he will
Great
be
play there,
gutted to
actually.
miss that.
Lost lumps it up towards Stevie May. Trying to find Greg Stewart, but
Aimed long and direct.
does seem like a pretty weakened Aberdeen side. Although they are second in the league,
Played
so
out to the right.
not really maybe unfair to call anyone weakened
As
or
he
call
picks
anyone
him out.
pesh. It's Greg Stewart.
Looking to
Oh my God, it's
shoot.
McGinn.
Goal!
That's diabolical. Where is the defence there?
And as soon as they made that error in
Where is the
midfield, they didn't
defence?
have time to
Let's
react
see
before
here.
the ball hit the net.
Mm.
Very much a lesson learned.
Have you seen a defence get like beat so easily? I mean, I haven't. I don't know what's happened there, man. But that is garbage. That is like human horse manure, man. That is pish. Even though horses aren't human, I mean, if I don't know, it's dung. It's cow dung. Cow shit. Come on, let's go, guys. Let's get back into this. Maybe I should have just left after that submarine game. What was I thinking? Playing another Ian? Fucked it up now. Right, come on, Ryan Jack. Stuck in there. Take Stevie out. Kill him.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Rangers are looking to get back to winning ways following on from that marginal defeat.
Oh my god, Aberdeen, they're not giving us a touch of the ball, man. Ripping the piss out of us here. Stuart. Thank God we've won this. Come on.
Defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Definitely is a weak inside. I know they've got like some players like McGinn and
he goes long.
Mackay Stevens, but there's a lot of fucking just players that you wouldn't really expect to be in Aberdeen starting a lineup.
Arfield. Has he found his man?
Morales heads it into Kent.
Steve Davis.
Davis.
Included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks.
Katic spreads it to Worrell. Now Worrell charging forward. I mean, that should be a free kick. I don't know what that. I didn't mean that. I meant to dummy it and play the overlap, but unfortunately didn't work. And the chance comes to an end. But I mean, it should have been a free kick. I think no mistake about it. Referee's fucked up there. We'll see what happens. Right, come on. Morales, Arfield. Oh, nice Arfield.
Still going. Where to next?
Oh, penalty! Oh, come on, fuck!
Physical, no nonsense, and it had to be.
Game's a joke, man. Fucking hate it. It's pish. You know why I'm playing it. Torture. Must hate myself.
Flanagan gets his foot in there.
Oh, come on. Free kick. Referee's just making up fouls now. Position. Yeah, I mean, the refs, he's definitely a Tim, man. He's fucking caught me there. And like, I know the refs in Scotland are pish, but I mean, that takes the fucking cake, man. Clear contact.
Crunching tackle.
Wait, then he gives a free kick for that, and he got the ball there. I don't understand.
The referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Flanagan.
Right, Flanagan, come on. Forced all the way back here, Aberdeen. I think we've got 10 men behind the ball. Right, well, Worrell. What are they doing? Worrell and Wallace just W and W just getting caught up with each other.
It's been into whistle's
good
gone.
Stuff
That's a
Worrell.
foul.
Oh my god! What? No way! That's not a free kick. How? Hold on. He's giving a free kick against Aberdeen here. I don't get that, man. There's nothing in that. Well, I know Tavernier's injured though, so unfortunately I had to play Flanagan. I'd probably rather play myself, like, but couldn't they jump through the TV? Flanagan it is.
Can they make something happen now?
Although we're playing so crap at the moment, I don't think it matters who plays. Destined to lose, right? Flanagan to Arfield.
Decent looking ball. Now a chance to break. It's got through.
I don't like this. Stevie May.
Has a hit.
Stevie May's went down in the box. Referee. Oh my God, again. For it. Jesus Christ, how much luck did they want?
And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, we need to turn this around. This is embarrassing, man. 2-0. So my name's not Stevie G, right? This has to happen. No way.
Well, as they
not
say,
losing.
Peter, if you
not
don't
losing to the sheep.
You won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Nah, yeah, Flanagan, he's absolutely pissed, like, but I can't really blame him for being 2-0 down here. It's probably my fault, so I don't know. I mean, it's you not give a free kick there against what? Like, what's Stephen Davis doing, just losing possession like that? But how unlucky is it not to hit off the bar and find out, come all the way back to him? Mental. It's bad news when you're considering bringing Lafferty on with 43 minutes gone, but I mean that is the stage that we're at. Oh my God.
Why not push on and totally kill this off?
Whoever hit that pass should be banned for Ibrox for life. And that's worse than any bloody bottle throwing and sectarian chanting. That pass, that was diabolical. It's the worst crime I've ever seen committed fucking in Scotland. Right. Could we maybe get a goal for half time? Lift the spirits a wee bit. No, we can't. The referee's blown the whistle, right? So McGinn and Forrester gave Aberdeen the lead here. And unless we can do something, we're going to lose a second game in a row. Still can't believe we lost to St Mirren after being fucking up twice, but shit happens. And do we? Yeah, we're going to do it. Screw it. We're going to bring on Lafferty. We're going to bring on Lafferty. Can't believe I'm saying that, but we're going to bring him on. Might go to a free at the back actually here. Hold on. I think we'll have to put Flanagan up there, and then we'll bring on Lafferty, and then we'll put Macaulay as part of the back four. Or do we leave Wallace? Nah, we'll bring on Macaulay. Screw it. Why not? Big Gareth game. Aye, bring the big Tunisian fucking tank. Aye, bring back Moshney. bring back Pedro Casino at the moment, man. These results are terrible. What's happening?
Well, this half might require them to produce.
Right, let's get started. All out attack. I mean, this could end badly. We could either come back and win this 3-2, or we could get beat at 6-0. Let's find out. Morales.
It's a loose ball.
Fuck off, McKenna.
Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure
£7
he'll go
million
again.
bastard. Right.
Ball's loose. Who's getting there?
Oh, look at that. Fucking headbutt there, man. The referee just ignoring it.
Aimed low and direct.
Graham Shinnie,
he just whacks it away. Floats one over.
Well, we had to win that there because we were in trouble. It's like 3 against 1 in Aberdeen's favour in our box.
Have to give credit where it's due.
Not looking good. Oh my Christ, what are we doing?
To sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back.
Offside.
He's got that who dares wins mentality, and he really goes for it.
That used to be the case, but I think they've changed the gameplay, have they not? I remember when it first came out, first couple of months, you're right, it was run down the box and then either low cross or pass it in every single time, and I stopped playing it because, I mean, that's just, I mean, it was broke, but as far as I'm aware, I think they have patched it a little bit. But I could be wrong, but when we're desperate, so I have to kind of chuck, you know, have to put someone up front. And if Mackay Stevens gets to that, then we could be screwed. Oh, great stuff with Worrell. Right, come on, lad. Look at even the throw from the goalkeeper's garbage.
It was on the back foot. Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal saving.
Davis, come on, charge. Forward here. Why is every pass pish?
Going through.
Oh, fantastic, Worrell. That's what I'm talking about. Right, come on.
Under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, Ryan Jack. What, look at that, man.
Chance to break. Whistle goes.
Stewart's offside. Nope, it's not changed at all. Has they score the same goal all the time? Yeah, I mean, if it's not changed, then that's kind of that's shite. I mean, the game's what, 7 months old now. I mean, when are they going to fucking patch it? Although you had to wait 6 months to get Ibrox, so you never know. May have to wait another like 6 years till they bloody fix the crosses. But it doesn't matter if Aberdeen score 10 goals today. I don't even think we're going to be able to get 2, are we? based on how things are going here.
And it's Macaulay.
Macaulay, is that a free kick or what? No, he's no give it.
Has he picked him out? This is quite a run, and he's not done yet.
Fuck him!
Oh, that's a
I
foul
don't care if
in
it's a red, man. He was
dangerous
pissing me off. He was getting away from me. Didn't want the cross to come in. It's only a yellow.
He stayed down.
These refs in this game are worse than the Scottish refs. Like, they're diabolical. I mean, that is a pretty nasty challenge. Last man as well. I mean, Stevie May goes down in dramatic effect as well. Broken kneecaps. I cannot believe how bad I've been in this game. A good save there for Fods.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Well, I say it's a good save. It's kind of like bounced off and hit him in the face, so probably didn't know nothing about it.
Checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Maybe that's what happened to Scott Brown's face. Maybe he was a goalkeeper before, maybe in school or something, and he just let the ball bang off his dome for like
Steve Davis.
fucking 5 years. Right, come on, here we go. Davis, Morales. Fuck off!
Right through the middle. He's through and all. He's gone
pace.
for it. And it's
That's the last time Fods gets a game. What has he done?
And they are cruising away. The vision wonderful.
Like, I know I can't expect. I know it's one-on-one. I don't expect
it's
them to
lovely
maybe
to see the art of disguise alive
Jesus
and well.
Christ,
But
the ball's
keeper's
already
straight
past
into
him before he
no-man's land.
moves his arms. I'm just going to have to write this game off. It's gone now. I'll just put this down as a, I don't know, disaster. I need a fucking plane crash. See next time we're in Europe, man. Why can't our plane fucking crash or something like that?
He's got options out wide.
Get rid of all these useless bastards. Right, come on. Get the cross in.
Knocks it away.
Try and get hit. Arfield, are you going to get to that? No, you're no.
They've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Right, Candias.
He's left his man.
Arfield,
Get
fuck
that
off.
clear.
The game's shite. I'm shite. Rangers are shite. Everything's shite.
Lafferty.
Right. Lafferty.
Loose.
He's a pillar. He's away in January, man. I've had enough of him.
It'll be a throw.
Every time we need a goal, I bring him on, but he's not scored a goal this season, so I don't know why I think that's going to change, but...
Aberdeen have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly
Right,
they're trying
Candias.
For the header.
Morale! Oh. I think that's the first save Cerny's had to make.
Oh, I'm not sure
Like-
in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Decent build up there though, I thought we'd done no bad. Morales there coming to the near post, getting a free. Cerny. Double Superman punch. Bit dramatic. Was it really necessary? Right, here we go. Ball coming in towards the box.
He heaves it forward.
It's Stevie May. Stevie May's just completely done
Down
him.
the left. What can they make of it?
Stevie May just stood still and he's ended up fucking creating a great opportunity for himself.
Shoots.
And
And
he
in
scored.
it goes. Players ecstatic.
Well, that's why Aberdeen's second in the league, and that's why we are
This is utopian.
right down the bottom, man.
That's
Yeah,
always
it's a
great
crap
sight
game. I
in
was
all
looking
football
so
pitch.
forward
Nimble
to
footage,
PES
showed
with the
great
official
balance and
Ladbrokes
really cool
Premiership
head to
licence,
finish,
and
that kind of dribbling
it's so
was
sad
really
to see the
smart.
game they've created.
It's become a case of men against boys. Steve Davis. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Battles to win it back.
Oh my god, come on, get that. Laurel.
He's making good use of his
Alright,
strength
Laurel,
there.
just let Stevie May take it in you then.
refuses to be
Why not,
outmuscled.
eh? Who cares if we
It's
get
on the
beat
end of
5-0?
it. Shoots! He's
Oh
scored!
my god, what's the point of this game?
This is as
Why make a
ruthless as it
sliding
gets.
challenge and actually be
It's
successful
part of the game,
if it's
Peter.
just going to
It
go in
has to
anyway?
get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
What is the point of that? make a good block, or it wasn't even my block, it was a save for the keeper, but still.
Aberdeen totally rampant here.
Right, well
unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look
Lafferty.
completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Absolute pish. Yeah, no, I mean, the Ibrox at Celtic Park, I mean, that's a piss take. They bring it out, what, was it in February, I think it came out in, like, I mean, what a joke. How hard can it be to give us 2 stadiums? Don't get me wrong, they look nice, but see, when you have to wait until February to get them when the game's already halfway through its, length or whatever, it defeats the purpose, like.
Need to bounce back from this. What are your thoughts on today's
game, joke.
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so.
I mean, they never told us this when you first bought it.
Area. Like, the centre of their defence.
As far as I was aware, as soon as you got the game, that the patch was going to be available to download. I'm pretty sure they said that Celtic and Ibrox, Celtic Park and Ibrox weren't going to be available until February. Probably, a lot of people wouldn't have bought the game, but they never said shit. So a lot of people went out, bought it, and hi. Few weeks after launch. It wasn't even a few months. It was fucking probably closer to a year than a week. That's embarrassing. Like, that is awful. Talking about awful, we've just been beat 5-0 by Aberdeen, man. That is as bad as it gets. You can see Celtic beat Hearts, Hibs lost to Kilmarnock, and that's about the only results there that are relevant. So there you see, we're bottom of the league still. It's been a terrible start to the season, guys, but apart from that Aberdeen game, we've played well this stream, and I'm going to have one more game. The St Mirren game was supposed to be the last game, but then we lost, and I was like, I'm not having that. I'm definitely not accepting a loss to St Mirren. So I thought we'll beat Aberdeen, and that'll make everything okay. And then we ended up losing 5-0 to Aberdeen, so I don't know. I mean, the only good thing about losing to Aberdeen is it might stop Celtic from doing 10 in a row, because Aberdeen appear to be the only team that are capable of giving a title challenge to Celtic. So I shouldn't joke about that, man. It's fucking embarrassing. But yeah, not as embarrassing as having to wait like half a year on getting a stadium. But right, this is going to be the final game of the stream, no doubt about it. Win, lose or draw, I will be calling it quits after this. Stephen Davis has been called up for the Northern Ireland team. I mean, based on his current performances, I wouldn't call him up to the San Marino team. He's been absolute shite, but I guess Northern Ireland don't have the best team either, so they need all the players they can get. And I can't wait till we get into January, man. We need a clear out. We need to bloody get rid of half this team. And hopefully that's what we can do. Whether we'll be sacked or not by the time January comes around, I mean, who knows. So we're going to end the stream with a game against Livingston. Tavernier has returned for the injury. Thank God we can get him back into the team. And we can get Flanagan out. Flanagan can, I don't know, go back to Liverpool or kill himself. One or the other, man. Not bothered which one. Tavernier now up to 75 rating. As is Katic. Do we play Katic? Does he get a game? I think we will. I think we'll play Katic over Worrell. Even though Worrell's been good for us this season, I think Katic just looks like he's got the better stats in the game. And is that it? Do we go anyway? Defoe looks like. Do we give Defoe a chance? I'll give Defoe a chance. Maybe give Arfield a game. I mean, maybe give Dorrans a game over Arfield. Arfield was fucking awful against Aberdeen. I mean, we were all awful against Aberdeen, but Arfield wasn't great, like, was he? So that's probably the team we're going to go with. I can't see Fods getting another game for us based on some of his goalkeeping, but that's it. To give Lee Wallace, we'll give Lee Wallace a game over Barisic. Screw it. So that's it. McGregor, Wallace, Katic, Goldson, Tavernier, Jack, Dorrans, Stephen Davis, Murphy, Candeas, and Defoe up front. You can see Livingston just going with a 3-5-2. Very basic there. Very boring. And hopefully we can get the win. McGregor to be transferred. I hope not. He's like probably the only player that actually plays decent for us. I think Perez, for the leagues that they've got, well, maybe even the unlicensed leagues as well, but what
What
annoys me in Master League and in FIFA with career modes, it's like, if you go a relegate, it's just boring going a relegation team. There's no threat of relegation. If you finish last, then, you know, you're not relegated, you're going to be in the league next year. It's the same 12 teams in the league every single season. And I don't expect them to add the Scottish Championship, because it took them about, what, 30 years to add in the full Premiership, but it would be nice if they could add in a couple of teams, you know, from the lower leagues, just like one or two, well, maybe not one, like, even a couple, you know, just to freshen the league up every season so that it's not the same 12 teams. I don't know if that's a realistic idea, if that's possible, but I think it would be cool. And they could maybe add in 4 teams as well, so in the Scottish Cup, for example, there's actually 16 teams, rather than an uneven 12, and you already have 4 teams that start in the quarterfinals. So I don't know, is that something that you think PES could make happen? Just add in 4 teams for the Championship? I mean, there's some decent sized clubs in the Championship, so why not? I think it could happen.
Absolutely, I think nowadays the science that goes on behind the scenes can tell a manager who's in the best shape,
we get this win against
use
Livingston.
that information now to juggle a squad. Goldson.
Wallace.
Davis.
Oh, it's Defoe!
Without complication.
Shot away.
And it's been taken straight back.
Davis. Stevie Davis there, come on.
He's made certain that won't get through. And it's Davis.
Defoe. Still Defoe.
And the counter is on. He's left his man.
No, it's Pittman.
It's on a plate.
Ryan Hardy, former Rangers man.
Yes, it is.
Or he might still be a Rangers man on loan, I'm not too sure, but he's been caught offside on this occasion, so gives us a break, gives us opportunity to get the ball back. Ball bags with the ball back. Pittman hits up towards Hardy again, good defending there. And Defoe, come on. Oh, nice wee flick there to Candeas. Nice for Candeas, it's Tavernier. Whips it in, back post. Oh Jesus, what was that? Not expecting it. Tavernier game of an opportunity. Lofts it in. Goal! Off the bar! No, no way. What the fuck's this?
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Had to be. Right, Jack on the way back now.
Over to the other flank.
Goldson spreads it out to Wallace.
Steve Davis.
Playing well here. I like how this game started. Defoe loses it.
That's a foul.
But I think it's been a free kick. Was it further? Yeah, so it's not just on the edge of the box, it's going to be a bit further back, so I don't even know if there's any point in hitting this. I think we'll just play it short. Oh, opportunity here. Tavernier. Straight to the keeper. Halkett with the clearance.
Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Oh, every time there's a 50-50 ball, like sometimes it goes in my favour, like, but you know, I'm sick. Can they not just not blow the whistle for a change?
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. He's taking on the lot of them. Defoe. Hoists it high.
Oh, what a ball.
Nicely measured
what
pass.
A ball. Defoe. Candeas. Awful. Thought I was being smart there, laying it back to Candeas, but maybe I should have just went for it myself, like Defoe.
Dinks one in. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a
Jesus
free
Christ,
kick.
how's that a free kick, man? Come on! Candeas
Well,
is waving the finger.
Like a
Don't really
final
blame
warning.
him.
Still
I mean,
no card.
that's never a free kick. I mean, we've started well here, but still, at the end of the day, it's 0-0. We need something to happen. Ball comes in, Eriksen's free. Thank God he's missed the target.
Direction he needed.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Did McGregor have it covered? Possibly. But we'll never know, because it was nowhere near target. Right, ball played out to Wallace.
Murphy,
come on. Murphy
Steve
to Davis. Davis back to Murphy. To Wallace.
Buccaneering run from the defender.
Wallace. Oh, Wallace. Sad. Right, good stuff. Right, come on. Wallace. Stevie Davis. Ryan Jack there's been caught on the ball, but we've got it back. Out wide now to Wallace.
He's got options out wide.
Murphy. Oh, Murphy's been absolutely... Oh, the referees don't give the free kick!
out on the left.
What?
Now.
Wallace, we across, deflected.
Deflected behind for a corner.
How's that not a fucking... This referee's smoking shite, man, he is. Right. Davis whips it in, back post, it's headed back into the box, Liam Miller. Away to Eriksen. Right.
Going through.
Oh, Wallace.
Now it's Defoe. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Half time, guys. So dominating, we're in control, but
so neither team has broken through.
that's something we need to work on, obviously. A draw here wouldn't be a good result.
Interesting game up to now.
It would be a disastrous result based on how bad we're doing in the league, so we need to win this.
Second half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're underway again.
Rangers can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Right, Tav, come on.
Oh, that's neat.
Dorans, Candeas.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Rangers have it back and they can go again.
Oh, Defoe.
Gets good distance on it.
He could be able to get the shot away a bit quicker.
Chance to break.
Opportunity here, Davis now.
Murphy.
Stephen Davis looking for Wallace out wide. Wallace with a cross in the back post. Halkett gets rid of it. Oh, with Tavernier in there, with Murphy, Candeas in there, but Halkett with block right, back post. Jesus Christ, is over everyone's head.
It's gone for a throw-in.
That was a very poor corner there, man. They do better than that.
Rangers have been doing a bit of soul-searching following that nasty defeat last time round.
Towards Murphy
right
again, right,
Murphy
Murphy this time.
And
towards Candeas!
I
thought it was in.
That's a
I
little
thought it went through the net.
He had a
I
lot
thought he
of
hit it that
people
hard.
worried then.
It went in and burst through the net, but he put it wide. Well, interesting. Still 0-0. Still, we need a goal from somewhere. And the longer the clock goes, I mean,
pushes it out wide.
the more we're going to panic. The more we're going to probably have to throw a lot more men forward, and we could be left open at the back. And this is a game that we definitely do not deserve to lose. Anything but a win here would be an absolute disaster. Eriksen.
Out to the left it goes.
Get wide to Caden. Good block there for Tav. And now, can we create something? Candeas, all the way back.
Now it's Defoe. Murphy plays it out to the
Murphy
wing.
out to Wallace.
Aimed long and direct. Plays it out to the flank.
That's easy there for Goldson. No problems whatsoever.
Forward it goes.
Four.
Cuts it out. Tries to get
Poor.
it forward quickly. That looks a foul.
And Goldson this time commits a foul. And they took quick here. It's Caden, Nicky Caden. Looking for a cross into the box. Liam Miller cannot get on the end of it. There's another chance now for Rangers. The attack with Stephen Davis.
Here it comes.
Davis out wide.
He's got away.
Finds Murphy.
Dashing forward at pace.
That's a fucking
He's
joke.
left his man. And he's shown him goes for goal.
Thank God
Very well
McGregor makes the save, like,
Well,
but I
as
have
Tesco
no
pointed,
idea
the
what
keeper
happened there.
just received an A+ grade.
Play store just opened up and we almost went a goal down. Jesus Christ. 28 minutes to go. Ball now whipped in. Liam Miller gets the head on it. Probably should have directed that on target from there, for being honest.
Well, he did get himself into a good position.
Thankfully he didn't, and we're going to make all substitutes now. Oh my God, I mean, it's another game that we've dominated and just not been able to get something. I don't know. Goals and Katic. I think Katic got the pace. So yeah, I'd rather him kind of be on his own. We'll bring on Lafferty and Morales. We'll go for it, guys. We'll just, I don't know, need something to happen here. And we'll bring on Middleton, I think, for Murphy. Hopefully these fresh legs, bit of pace can change something.
Have turned to their bench.
Run out of ideas.
We're going to have a substitution.
Right, for the love of God, come on. Right, Tav.
Aimed long and direct.
Tav. Oh my God. Tav's trying to find Candias. I don't know if it's
So the ball's put out of play.
water on the pitch, I don't know, or
change
just
is
the fact that I'm
upcoming.
pissed, but something's caused that ball to run out of play there. It's Pittman.
0-0 the score, and we're
Defeat
just
it.
about done.
We're trying to hold it up
Deeply
here.
frustrating
Ball's played
game.
through to Eriksson.
Keeper's got good distance on that.
Here we go. Come on, get that right. This is a chance. Oh no, man, that was a great chance. Look how many men we've got up, and we've fucked it up. Right, come on, win
Well,
this.
the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
I mean, all we had to do was a wee bit more power on that, and it's right. Wallace tracks back and gets that. That's good.
Really alert to
Wallace
the danger.
hits it up, and it.
Look, this can
was
still
cannot.
go either way. It might be flowing one way,
It's
but
offside,
there's
it
still
has to be
time for some
offside.
ebb.
If he's not gave it offside, we're in trouble. A good block there. It's going to be a corner.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. There's going to be
We do
another
Liam
change
Miller's right
here.
half.
Well, his
Robinson
stamina
has
was
came
called
on.
into question then, but there's absolutely nothing.
Towering header.
Ryan Hardy with a header,
Ball's
and
come
it's
loose.
McGregor getting down low, making the save.
Well,
Pittman.
it's gone out again. And
And
so
we've had
we'll
to
have
concede
a
another
repeat
corner. I didn't
corner.
really want to, but it was better. Let the ball get passed into the box at a very close range. So oh, right, this is a chance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is
Lafferty
the commitment.
does get the
This
head on it.
game could yet yield a winner.
It's through to Defoe. Come on, Defoe.
Defoe!
Defoe. Oh
Great ball to
no!
play him in, but he
Jermaine!
will be gutted to miss that.
How
He
have
was
you
so
missed?
quick off the mark there, read the ball beautifully.
Well,
If
what
only
can I
he could
do
have
about
found a
that?
half-decent finish.
Is that my fault, really? I don't-
So the manager making the last of his changes.
Well, for
Ah,
me, this was
7.5
the obvious
minutes to go.
substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Has a swing at it.
Fucking
He
joke.
scored, and that could well be the winner. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. When the manager called on him, he was
Free
only too
kick, no?
happy to repay that favour.
That's how you make an impact.
Here we
as a
go,
sub.
2-0,
Although
Ryan
once
Hardy.
they're tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Thank you, McGregor.
A 1-0 lead established.
I think the danger for them now
Fucking
is
up there.
I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
Danger averted for now.
It's offside.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Rangers
Come in,
cannot
man,
afford
back.
for this
There's
to
not a lot I
peter
can do
out.
here.
There just isn't time left. Well,
Right,
Red, he
Kenny
sorted
flip.
that out.
That's it. Unless we get the header. Oh no, we can't even play the pass up. We've lost 1-0, guys. I'm fucking disgusted. I apologise. It's so annoying because we actually played, apart from the Aberdeen game, we played well in every match.
It's a
And
poor
we've got
result.
fucking hardly
They
anything out of
offered
that.
very little goal threat.
You see Aberdeen and Celtic win again. It's like scripted, man. It's almost scripted. You can see we're on 4 points. Oh my god. I don't even want to think about the league table, man. I don't even want to think about it. It's another month past. Jamie Murphy had 2 goals. Maybe we need to play Murphy, man. I mean, he scored 2 goals for us, so he probably should be starting from here on out. And up next, we've got Monaco, guys. So next stream, that'll be against Monaco. I'm fucking gutted. I am absolutely gutted about this. But what can I do? You know what I mean? It's a pish game. Got an offer from McGregor. We're not accepting that. And we are absolute shite. But the next stream, look at that. We're going to be against Monaco in the Champions League, and then away to Celtic, man. 2 massive games, 2 must-win games, and we'll see how we get on, guys. But we're going to have to make sure that we turn things around for those 2 games, man. So check me out for the next stream. We'll probably be maybe stream during the weekend, or maybe not in the weekend, because it is Foot Champions on FIFA, the superior footballing game. So maybe on Monday we'll be back. Who knows, guys? Who knows? But for right now, I'm fucking gutted. Till next time. I'm sorry. I apologise. The Aberdeen game, I was awful, right? I hold my hands up, but I wasn't. I deserved to beat Livingston. Deserved to beat St Mirren. Deserved to get something out of the 2 Champions League games, but